Hey,
We live. Y'all, you can hear me good?
we
Good?
live. Yep, I can hear you.
Good.
I'm sitting here. I'm like, oh, please. I hope don't no issues go on. We're trying to log on.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, but we here. We
Yeah.
here.
We
How
here.
you feeling?
I'm good. I'm good. That's little Miles. He want to join
Hey,
the family. Say
Miles.
hi.
Hey. You getting so big.
I know, right?
Oh. Shut my other phone up. All right. Well, welcome to episode 4 of A Tall Woman's Perspective, featuring my special guest, Miles Day.
Yeah. We here. All right, Miles. Bye bye. Yeah, we here. That's what I'm talking
Featuring
about.
Miles. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, real father stuff going on right now. But yeah.
Yes, yes. All right. Well, I'm going to kick off the episode with the this or that questions.
Okay.
All
So what we
right.
doing?
So the first one, producers. Who would you choose? Kanye or Pharrell?
Yay. I'm going with Yay. Yeah,
You said
I,
that fast. Easily.
yeah. Pharrell fired off. Like Pharrell got hits, but Yay hits. Yay hits. They was major for me. He do a lot of sampling from old stuff. Like he do a lot of like really creative stuff. Not saying Pharrell do the same thing. Pharrell got his like it sound like Pharrell the Neptunes. It sound like his stuff sound like just exactly what his name sound. You know what I'm saying? But like
Right.
Yay man, Yay got some crazy classics
Yeah.
that's iconic. Yes, I'm going with Yay.
You're going to go with Ye.
I'm going with Yay.
I'm going to answer them with you. I'm going to go with Pharrell and the Neptunes. I'm I am like stuck in the era, like the 2000s. I'm stuck in those beats during that time. But that's a hard one because yeah, producer wise is yeah.
Now you look like you would like Pharrell, like cause it look
Yes.
like you like the dance and all that extra stuff. Yes, I get it.
Yeah, well, I'm ruling him. But I get why you went with Ye
Uh,
too. I do.
uh, that's a fact.
All right, so the next one is rap eras. The 90s or 2000s?
The '90s all day.
Easily.
9-9, like, and it's crazy. 9-9 was like a crazy year too. You had like a whole lot of people dropping that year, like
Mm-hmm.
Hove, Mace, DMX dropped
DMX
twice.
too. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Damn,
Like,
it was twice.
yeah, DMX dropped twice that year. Like, the '90s was crazy because that was like where a lot of things developed around that time when like rap really started like
Mm-hmm.
going is like where like all the directions it started going like in the '90s. You know what I'm saying? Like 2000 had some places where they started going different ways too. But yeah, the '90s that just did it for me. I mean, I like
Yeah.
'90s did it for me.
I'm definitely gonna go with you on that. I feel like that's when we really got a lot of like, a lot of the lyricists, like bars. 2000s was like your radio
Mm-hmm.
hits. Like, all right, it's a bop with the music and stuff. So I'm gonna roll
Mm-hmm.
with the 90s too.
Yep, that's
Right, you do
fact.
kind of, yep. All right, next one is food. Which would you choose, Italian or Mexican?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say Italian. I'm gonna say Italian because I do like pasta. You know what I mean? And you put salmon in anything, it's going to pop to me.
It is.
Like you know what I'm saying? So like yeah, but like salmon Alfredo like that, like I'm hooked on that right now. That's like
That's it.
yeah, that's my vibe.
That's it. I was about to ask you, like, what's your favorite what's your favorite Italian dish? That's
Yeah,
it.
like yeah, like I ain't got like if I'm gonna say like my favorite Italian, if this is gonna be Italian dish, it's probably gonna be like something simple like spaghetti or like chicken parmesan.
All
Like I
right.
don't know, like 'cause I would think that's like a Italian. Like is chicken parmesan Italian? Like I would. I'm kind of looking at it like I'm looking at anything with like all that red sauce and all that stuff. That's like Italian,
Yeah,
in
you're
my
right.
opinion. So like like it would probably be something simple like that. I'm a simple eater anyway. Like I'll try different stuff like, but I ain't really Like that ain't like I'm really simple. So like, but right now you put salmon in anything. Like if say if it was Mexican, like say it was Mexican, you put salmon in
Yeah.
some tacos or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, some salmon
With some
tacos. Yeah,
peppers and
it's
stuff.
popping. It's
Yeah.
on like it's popping right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
A burrito and some rice or something. You're right though. I'll put some
Add
salmon
salmon
over
to it.
rice.
Like yeah, we good.
Yeah, I'll put some salmon over rice in a minute
Yeah,
with some
yeah, it's
vegetables
fact.
and peppers and onions. Listen, that makes the meal.
That's a fact. That's a
but
fact.
but I'm gonna go with Mexican. I'm gonna go with Mexican. I love my tacos and stuff.
Oh yeah, you need to get down here then.
Yeah, right, right. Every other spot is Mexican spot.
They out there. They out there on the corner and
Burritos.
selling it. Like it's like
Yeah,
yeah, they just they popped up on a bike. They rolled through on a bike and then
with the
they just
street
set up shop on the
corn.
corner. Like yeah, that's
Yep.
how it go there.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, Mexican. I'm gonna rule with Mexican on that one.
it's up there on the it's up on the top of the joint, up on the top in next on my clothes joint, on my clothes joint. It's on the top, like where my jeans and stuff at. Yeah,
All right, we
facts.
got some people answering with us. They saying Italian and Mexican. Or somebody said they not trying to be in the bathroom all day with so Italian.
Yeah, I agree.
Mexican going to send you.
I
It's going to
agree.
send you.
All that
Right.
queso and all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you going down,
And
down
the
for the count.
cheese. Yeah, you got to be near. Whew,
Mm-hmm.
stay
Mm-hmm.
nearby home.
Crazy.
All right. The next one is vacations. Now, when you vacation, do you like to stay on a resort or you going to step out and explore, go on with the locals, explore the islands? Which one would you choose?
I'm stepping out. I'm with the locals. Like I'm all day with the locals. I'm not gonna say I'm against resorts or like cause most of the time I stayed in a resort. Like when I went to Mexico, we was on a resort.
Hmm.
But we stepped out. Like we stepped out. Like I most likely I'm gonna hop in a hotel. I'm gonna go to like a hotel.
Hmm.
Maybe an Airbnb. I'll do that sometimes. I did that in Puerto Rico. But yeah, we pretty much exploring like everywhere. Like I got friends now that I still communicate on social media now that I've been all these places like I
Hmm.
got friends out there now
Yeah,
like
that
they
you
just from
meet, right?
exploring.
When you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just from
Yeah.
exploring and they be cool as shit. Like
Hmm.
yeah, big
And
fact.
down the earth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like you. I'm stepping out. I'm gonna go be with the locals. Take me here, take me there. I want to see how y'all living. I just like to explore. And it's dope. I feel like that like helps makes the vacation too. The resort is cool, but I'll stay on the resort, but then I'm still gonna step out.
You still gonna step out, and the resort gonna be trying to get you to. They gonna try to get you to. They be like, stay on the resort. We got everything you
Yep.
need. Like, stay on the resort. They try to fear monger you. Like,
Yep.
man, don't go out there because there's some other stuff.
They
I
they
ain't gonna lie.
scare
When I was
you.
in Mexico, they was walking around with the machine. They was walking around with the ARs and they just had them strapped. So they just walking around. So I'm like, damn, it's going down out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we stepped out anyway, and ain't nothing happened. Everybody was
Right.
chill. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right. Right. I
Mm-hmm.
did that in DR and in Jamaica. It was a time we like toured the whole island in Jamaica. So it was yeah. You got. I feel like everybody should just step out. And you're right. They will try and scare you. Like no, don't do this, don't do that. But I don't know. My mindset is like where we come from. Like I'm going
Yeah,
outside.
yeah, like we done seen the most, like we done seen the most in Philly, like the most, like
Yep.
the absolute most. Like every time you think you ain't seen it all, you get to see it all the next day,
Yep.
like or like once you finish saying it, like man, I done seen it all.
Yep.
Something happened.
Something
You
else.
look to the right. Oh damn, I didn't see it all.
Right.
Now I seen it all. Now you look to
Right.
the left. It's a never ending thing.
Something else. Right. I agree with
Yeah.
you. I definitely agree with you on that. All right. So our next one is I got these two artists, right? But this is not just for them as far as lyricists. Overall, as an artist,
Mm-hmm.
Drake or Kendrick Lamar, who you choosing?
That's definitely a good jump. I'm going with Drake though, because Drake gave me more vibes like all throughout his career. He was like at one point while he was out, he was my favorite rapper and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick Kendrick got some bangers. Like I've never really got all the way into Kendrick, just to be honest. I'm not gonna sit there and say like he got talented or nothing like that. Like he definitely a dope artist. I'm just gonna keep it all real. I never really got all the way into it like that. I never really like. I think I've listened to his first album. You know what I mean? But after that, I haven't listened to his albums. I haven't listened to his album, but I have some hits that he got. Like We Gonna Be All Right,
Right.
Swimming Pools, Money Trees. That's all up the first joint.
Right.
Like yeah, but I mean like he dope. He dope. You know what I mean? Like I just Drake he gave me a lot more vibes. Like he's super versatile.
Mm.
Like we I was in Hawaii like a new Drake joint came. I think it was a joint with him and Bad Baby he rapping in Puerto Rican or something like that. Like you
Mm.
know what I'm saying? It
That's
was
it.
like crazy. Like you know what I mean? Like even though they say culture vulture and all that stuff, but I still think like the way he do stuff is I feel like is talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like it's talent. Like, you know what I mean? When I want to hear like when I want to hear a like a vibe, what something I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? Like not saying that he's the artist I'm always go to for that,
Right.
but he gave me more moments. He gave me more moments. You know
Right.
what I
Like a
mean?
wide range,
Yeah, he gave
as
me
far
more
as music wise.
moments. Mhm. Mhm.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm a little shocked with that one. I
Yeah.
thought I'm a tad bit, but I just hearing your input, I can kind of understand. Drake did like I know a lot of Drake songs compared to Kendrick. Of course, I feel like Kendrick got right now, but as
Mhm.
far as like you just mentioned, like Drake, yeah, he got a lot of it's a lot of hits. Like it is, damn,
He got a
you
lot.
made me rethink my cut.
He got a lot of hits.
Those
Like
shoes.
I mean, like really like slaps all throughout the album. I'm not saying he like Kendrick don't got slaps or whatever.
Mhm.
Like, but it might be a whole lot of his catalog that I never heard too.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I never really gave him the chance that like a lot of other people gave him. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
I just didn't. I don't even got a. I really don't got a reason why. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I just was
Mhm.
always like listen like especially like
Drake
I'm
was
like
bull.
Wayne is one
Like,
of
yeah.
Wayne one of my top guys. Like he in my
Mhm.
top five. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I'm like even though Drake was one of my favorite rappers one time, Drake not even in my top five. Drake not in my top five. But Wayne is, and but Wayne brought Drake out. And like the stuff that they was doing together, it was ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
A time.
sometimes I want to be on certain times, and I feel like
Right.
Kendrick can't give you all these vibes that like you like.
You're right.
Oh, all right, we gonna always be. It's gonna be it's gonna be like a message. You know what I'm saying? Not saying we're not supposed to listen to music with a
But
message.
a
You know what
deep
I'm saying? But
message. We're
it's
going
deep.
to get a deep message from
You
Kendrick.
will get a
Yeah.
deep message too. Like you know what I'm saying? Something that you
Yeah.
gotta decode. Sometimes you gotta decode it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
you know what I mean? But it's a deep message. Now
Mhm.
with Drake, you sitting around like you got like you gonna put him on for a reason. You feel what I'm trying to say?
Right.
Like and it's a lot of different reasons you can put him on. Like you can
Mhm.
put his music on for it. Like with
Right.
Kendrick, you gonna put him on for a message. You know what I'm saying? Like
Damn.
is like that's like a one type of genre. Like
Yeah.
he got songs. He got little features with people like with what Taylor Swift and all that.
Yeah. A
You know,
lot of
like
the pop
the Bad
artists,
Blood.
he definitely does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he can move around like you know what I'm saying, but it's just a Drake. You know, that's like really my reason. Like I could get
Yeah.
a lot of different vibes from Drake.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
dig
saying?
your reason though. It makes a lot of sense because it's true. Like I said, I feel like Kendrick got right now, but when I'm sitting here and listening to you talk, I really don't know a lot of Kendrick songs. Like, like as far as albums, when I can think about Take Care and all these other albums that Drake got,
Mhm.
and I'm like, okay, you
Mhm.
can just let it. Damn, that's
It's just
hard.
out. I had a
Yeah.
conversation with somebody. Actually I had a conversation with Toy. Right, me and Toy
Uh-huh.
talked like we was talking like Kendrick is kind of like the artist. Like he like not saying Drake ain't an artist, but like all right, think about art gallery. Like think about art gallery. You in an art gallery and everybody looking at this painting.
Hmm.
You got people that's going to be like, all I see is like these specks, like on the paint. Like you know how like some of the
Right.
paintings be like, it look like
Yeah.
somebody just put their fingers in the paint
And
and
just
went like
go
this.
like that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all that and everything. And it's gonna be like a crowd of people like, yo, this is super art, and there's gonna be a crowd of people over there. It's
Like
like I don't know what is
what this
that? Like I
is.
don't
Yeah.
understand. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That type of thing. You know what I mean? So that's the type of like that's the type of time like Kendrick is. Like he's like and that's not taking saying he's not talented. That's it still be talent the way people be doing stuff like with them type of arts.
Right.
But bro. like Drake, yeah, Drake my guy though on the low. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Kendrick, I bang with Kendrick too. Like I do bang with him. I ain't trying to like be out there like, yeah, Kendrick trash. Like, no, he
Yeah,
not
yeah,
trash at
yeah.
all. He not
I
trash at
just,
all.
I feel like after this episode, I might try to go listen like that because I have not listened to like, except that first album that you mentioned from Kendrick, and it was like during a time, like all right, during that time I listened to it, but outside of that, it's just the radio hits that I would hear with Kendrick Lamar,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then
And he has
just
some good ones. Don't kill my
yeah,
vibe. Like
yeah,
that's a moment. Like you can be like, I mean, don't people everybody be thinking like, don't kill my vibe. You coming around, don't kill my
right,
vibe, like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So that was a good joint. Stuff like that. Yeah, like I get it. Like but Kendrick, he hot. But Drake. He got it. Like I'm not even gonna lie to me.
yeah,
To me.
yeah. Right now, Kendrick got it,
Yeah,
but I
right
get what
now,
you're saying as far as
right now
yeah,
he do got it right now. He do got it right now. I'm not even gonna
yeah.
lie. Like he
But
gonna
the
like he got it.
catalog, but I mean, I didn't. Have you listened to the new album
No, I
with
haven't.
Drake and Party Next Door? Not
I
yet.
haven't.
Yeah, I ain't
I
listened to
haven't.
it yet. But I do like, I felt like after taking the L that he took, I didn't know how he was gonna come back.
Mm-hmm.
But I like that he still continue. He's still touring, still putting out music. So I do like that.
Yeah,
Drake is one of them artists, though. I feel like he gonna be a timeless artist. Like, despite whatever it is that they going through, like he gonna still put out music, and it's still we gonna catch some vibes. Like the summer coming, I feel like he probably gonna drop a lot of songs during that time.
Yeah, and Kendrick gonna be like that too. He gonna be a guy that's gonna be timeless. He gonna be a guy that people gonna go back and listen to and stuff like that. He got like we gonna be all right. Gonna be that's that like to me like that was a crazy John that put
It's a
me in the moment. Like
movement,
we
yeah,
gonna be all right.
right,
That was a fire John.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
With that message for sure. Now I did hear you mention top 5. Now I always like to narrow it down, but who's in your top 5?
Pop, Wayne, Hove, Kiss,
Okay.
and who else is in my top 5? Oh, man. Who else is in my top 5? Kiss. And I'm gonna throw a Philly artist and I'm gonna throw Beans in there.
Okay, yeah. I like that. I like your top 5. I do. That's yeah. So wait, you said
Pop is
Kiss.
like yeah, and this I'm gonna put that. That's in the order.
Is it
That's
order?
1 through 5. That's
Okay.
1 through 5. Pac is my all time like favorite artist. Like he's dude. I relate to him. Like he even talk down to he be always talking about that skinny nigga. Like he always do that stuff. Like I relate to him on so many levels.
Right.
Like that's like I mean. And he come with a message as well. Like come with a message and like he my top guy. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's 1, 2. Wayne was 2. Like he get like he all that. Like I watched Wayne come up. We the same age. I watched Wayne come up from like when he was a kid. Like just going crazy. Like Wayne is my number 2.
That was the time.
Hove is my number 3.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And Kiss will be my number 4. Kiss will be my number 4, man. Like you know what I mean? Like and like I said, Beans is my number 5.
Yeah, that's a nice top 5. I like that. Bars, we going and I'm a person. I really like to hear the lyrics. Like if something don't catch my ear, it's like all right, you can turn this off. I'm going back to being an R&B girly, but all the artists you just listened to, yeah, I definitely and I like everybody like when they first came out. Like it's something about those songs. Like I'll still play a lot of that music today. Like you get bored with the music today, you just turn on all the old
All the
timeless
old
songs and
stuff.
music. Yeah,
All the old
yeah,
stuff. That's
yeah.
what I listen to right now. That's why I haven't really heard a lot of people new music. I really just be listening to a lot of old stuff. You know what I'm saying? And in my time when I'm not making music myself.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely feel that. All right. So we're gonna get into the next question is what made you become an artist? Like at what moment were you like, you know what? Like this is what I wanna do. I'm gonna do this.
Damn. All right. So when I was young, I was always writing. Right. I was always like I was always doing poetry and stuff like that. Like from a kid, and it's to the point where in high school I was on the school newspaper. I was on the school newspaper. I wrote a poem for the school newspaper and I wrote an article about the free lunch and the lunch they was serving. Like and I was basically saying that they was overcharging us for the lunch that we had to pay for and stuff like that. And that
I feel that.
and that the lunch and the free lunch was trash and they just was like giving us that for free and they was trying to charge like the business. So, and then they end up
Crazy.
they end up changing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They end up changing it where so they started giving it was chicken wings and fries and like nuggets and stuff that they was charging for. So they end up taking that off and putting it on a free lunch joint. It wasn't as good anymore after they put it on a free lunch joint. I don't know if it was because it was free or whatever, but
They did something right.
Furnace High School, if y'all remember that, y'all welcome. That was my thing. Like I put
Like
that
you
in the school paper,
y'all
like in
want to put
ninth
it
grade.
together.
Yeah, ninth grade. It changed it all around. Like you know what I'm saying? So I was doing that on like Thanksgiving and stuff like that. My family and this was even before the high school thing. We used to have talent shows and stuff like that. I remember I wrote a rap about Jason like Freddie and Jason like all that. You know what I'm saying? Like Jason, I wrote a rap about Jason.
Oh,
Like he
about
was
Jake. Damn, that's dope.
like who he was and
Right.
like why he was killing people and everything like
Yeah.
that. You know, so we did like and it was like in the house, like you know what I'm saying. So I don't remember the lyrics to it, but I remember that like I did stuff like that. So I ain't rap for a long time after that. It wasn't I was hearing people rapping and everything, but like I said, I was a writer. I like to write. I like to do poetry and stuff like that. But I wasn't doing it all up until I did until high school. That's when I started doing more poetry and stuff like that and doing the school newspaper. Now when I started rapping, this was 9899. This is when this is when all right. So we had Off the Hook Entertainment. in down 7th Street,
Okay.
and we had Mark Madness
I
Entertainment down 7th Street.
remember Mike Manus.
Yeah, they was they was rappers that was competing with all the major rap groups that was in the city. So they was major in their own right as well. So they was
Right.
in that group. So that's a part of like Philly history, to be
Right.
honest. Them two
It
groups.
definitely is.
I like I was hanging around Off the Hook more because I had a homie that was rapping with Off the Hook at the time. So like I was hanging around them the whole time. And
Mm-hmm.
then you had and I was supporting Mark Madness, going to these shows and everything
Mm-hmm.
the same way. I started rapping around. I started rapping around that time. I was actually trying to be a part of either one of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I started off trying to get Off the Hook. I guess they felt like I wasn't ready at the time, so that's cool. Like, you know what I mean? That's part of my story. Like, I mean, they shot me
Right.
down. Like Michael Jordan didn't get to the
Right.
he didn't make the team at first. He got cut from the
Right.
team. So, but
Right.
they was all love. I was hanging with them. It wasn't like they was like get the fuck out of here and all that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It
Right.
was like
Still let you be around. Yeah.
yeah, I was around. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm part. It's a neighborhood thing. I'm part of it. So
Right.
that's when I started really rapping around that time. I started rapping. We got we started making songs. I wish I could find these songs, man. It's like crazy. I got songs with I got songs with some of the Off the Hook artists. Bub, rest in peace, Bub. He was on one of them. I think Mel was on one of them. M3. Yeah, like we just don't got them anymore. But like yeah, but that's when I started rapping. When Beans came out. I started rapping more, even more, you know what I'm saying? But we had the studio Off the Hook, so I'm just over there. I'm just recording with Wolf.
It's
Shout out
just
to Wolf if he watching. But like Wolf was in that joint, like he was just the engineer. And yeah, it wasn't really like studios wasn't really like out there like that or for at least I didn't know about them. So I was going in Off the Hook studios all the time, doing
right.
my
And it
thing.
was in the neighborhood, like you said. It was like a no brainer, like especially at that time.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
That's dope. So if you had to choose three musical influences, who would they be?
It would be Wayne would be one. Um, Wayne would be one. I would say I would say Cole would be another. Cole would be another. And it's crazy these people ain't Cole ain't in my five either, but he's a vicious artist.
He's nice, yeah.
Yeah, he's Cole. You know what I mean? But like Wayne Cole, who who else would be a good one? I'm gonna say I'm gonna go Wayne and Cole just to like just to keep it moving because like I listen to Wayne
Mm-hmm.
like a lot. Like I listen to Wayne I listen to Wayne a lot. So I'm gonna say Wayne and Cole would be like influences.
I can see that. Definitely
Mm-hmm.
listening to your music for sure. All right. Now, when you write in songs, do you have like a writing routine, or like as far as the creative process? Like, how do you? Is it a routine?
How I write music is when I hear the um when I hear the beat, I hear
Mm-hmm.
it like that. That gives me the like this is when I write my own songs, right? Because I also got features and stuff that I got a different creative process with. So
Okay.
like when I'm writing my own song, I hear the beat and I like the flow will come to me immediately as I'm like even before the beat even start, like it'll be like building up to it
Mm-hmm.
and the flow will come to me and I'll just be like like however the flow gonna be, but that's
Just
like an
riding the flow
example,
with the
right?
song.
Now now I can like then the hook like as I'll rap the whole time. I know how to count bars. Like see, I can't even like I'm not even counting them, and I just know where like an end of a 16 would be. Like you know what I mean. And I know how if I'm listening to a beat, I know how the hook would sound. Like
Mm-hmm.
because it's like the beat start breaking down, and it'll turn into a hook. You know what I mean? Like the hook will sound different than a beat, even though it sound kind of different. It had more instruments added to the beat for the hook. I'll start like rapping the hook, and that's what I got. That's how I got the hook. Now I'm a go like I'm gonna take that flow I already created and start
Right.
putting words to it. I never write it down. I ain't write stuff down since since Hove came out and said he wasn't writing stuff down.
Mm.
Like I'm gonna keep it all young.
Right.
Like
Right.
Hove was a big so like if anything, Hove would be an influence too. Hove would be an influence too. Like
Mm-hmm.
going back to that question because he was the first person that started talking about we ain't writing stuff.
Right.
After that, I haven't written nothing down like at all. Sometimes I might write after I get it in my head. I might like write it down so I can like memorize it
Mm-hmm.
but I got it in my head
Yeah.
already. I didn't wrote it in my head.
Just
So
listening to you break it down, you definitely got it for sure.
yeah,
Like,
and all I keep doing is keep going over and over, like over and over the whole time. Like it's like I'm
mhm.
rehearsing it, and I'll be stumbling, but I got the word, but I'll be stumbling because I'm trying to get it, and then eventually it'll come into
It'll
like
come
I can
together.
just do it straight through.
Yeah.
But I never wrote it down, and then I'll go in the studio and knock it out. Now sometimes I'll come up with the first verse like that, and
Mm-hmm.
then I'll have the first verse on the hook, and then in the studio I'll be doing some like if you ever seen Jay-Z do it, I do it kind of like that. Like I'll rap a bar like I'm on a podcast with Raya, cut that, like let me hear that. I'm on a podcast with Raya, and then I all right, punch me in right there. I'm on a podcast with
Oh,
Raya.
just fill it in like
I
from
see in the
there.
caption she got the fire.
Yeah,
Like it'll be like that. Like,
that's
you know what I'm
dope.
saying? It'll just keep coming. Like, you know what I mean? And it'll keep coming over and over. Punch me in. I keep going like, and then it'll come out like fire. And
Right.
that's how. And I do my whole features like that. Like if I be in the studio, like yo, put on
Mm-hmm.
this joint, I'll do my feature just like that. Like right in the studio, right then and there. I ain't write it down. You know what I mean? If they get it on camera, like it's like it'll be like a moment.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like, yo, that sound like a moment for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Not writing it down and just seeing it all come together. What? Then when you go back and listen to it, like, damn, you seeing how everything came together, the lyrics and everything. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's a lot too. Because I'm gonna tell you, when I listen to certain songs, like I be missing, just rapping the songs, messing up the words. So just to hear your creative process with that really is dope. I like that.
I got Mikey Banger in the building too. He I got a feature with him. Like I got a couple features with him. He know the creative process. So yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
so shout out to him. Shout out to everybody else that's joining
Yeah, Mark
too.
in the building. Ronnie in the
Oh,
building.
the
Mm-hmm.
comments just coming up. Hey y'all, thank y'all for joining.
My mom in the building.
Yep, I seen her for as soon as we came
Yeah.
on.
What's
Yes,
up, Ray? She
everybody
said
showing
talk with
love.
keys. Yeah. So yeah. What's up, y'all? But yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So your latest single, Get Up. So I've been playing that a lot lately, especially with just the way the world I feel like is in shambles at this point. Like we going through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
What was the process like as far as making the song? Like that song, because I feel like it's so like inspirational and it's definitely motivational. Those words, like everything that you saying was really speaking to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like get up, everybody going through tough times and everything, but that's definitely one of them songs where you can be like, yo, put this on. Like this will help you get you through your day. Definitely with the word, the lyrics that you're saying.
So damn. So making Get Up, right? I was in the hospital when I made Get Up. So
Mhm.
what they like, I was in the hospital. I think I was in the hospital for like 2 weeks. So I got a chronic illness, right? So it with this chronic illness is like they wanted to do surgery, like, and they was like, you know what I mean, and it was just a bad job, you know what I mean, like it could have went all types of ways, and I was just like thinking about it, and I'm just like, it was kind of like it had me in a it had me, and I'm in the hospital at the same time, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
and these doctors telling me what they telling me, and I'm just like, man, you know what I'm saying. So I'm pretty much, you know what I mean. You could pretty much say I'm pretty much depressed at that point. Like I'm depressed about that situation because I've been fighting that joint for like a long time, right?
For a
So
while. Yeah. It seemed overwhelming, just
yeah, it's like yeah, I've been fighting that joint since like high school, to be honest. Like I've been fighting that joint since high school, and then eventually it was just like, man, you gotta get surgery. I have had 2 surgeries behind it,
mm,
so this joint they pretty much like, man, you ain't gonna be able to do this and that, and we got to do surgery. And I ain't really want to do surgery because it could have led to all these other complications, and it was like,
right.
man. And I even end up not getting the surgery. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what
Hmm.
I mean? Now I pretty much I just started writing it there. Like I started writing. I came up with the hook first, like to get up, don't stay down, and
Hmm.
then I came up with the bars. You know what I mean? You feeling crazy, you feeling strange, you feel like nothing gonna change because
Right.
like at the time, like like I said, I was dealing with it forever. I was going in and out of the hospital for a long
Hmm.
time, and I didn't feel like none of that stuff was gonna change.
Right.
So that was something like all like and to be honest, all my music is it comes from my life at the end of the day. Like it comes from my life. So it's like that was like a major situation. And it's been a while since that happened. I mean, so
Hmm.
like that's at the end of the day, it's an old song to me. You know what I mean? I wrote it a long time ago. Like
Right.
you know what I mean? But
Right.
that's where it came from. It came from being in the hospital, being in a situation where I was down and out, and I could have stayed there if I if I had God on my side, if I wasn't
Yes.
praying and all, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
if I
Having
wasn't praying,
faith
having
to get
God on my
through
side,
it.
having faith that all this stuff was going, it was going to eventually be cool. I was going to eventually, but and having a thought process to be like, no, I ain't getting surgery. I don't care what y'all talking about. Like I know
Right.
it could go this way, but not like,
Right.
and I just stood on that, and I'm doing great today. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, that's where it came from. You know what I mean? Like if you got an issue, you can always get up from it. If you down, if something life knocks you down, you can
Hmm.
always get up from it. Like you don't gotta stay down. Like
Right.
you don't have to stay down. Like you can always get up from it. Like I don't care what it is.
Right.
I don't care what it is. if the whole world against you, and like you did something that the world don't like, and they against you now, like you can get
You
up from
make it
that.
out of it.
You can get
Yeah,
out of
you
that.
can get
Like
out of it.
yeah,
That's
that's
dope.
right.
And I like it's crazy as you say you wrote that a long time ago, but look at how your music is timeless. Because like I said, I'm listening to it and I was having a day, like man. But just to hear, like it's so positive and motivating because it's like get up, like it'll be all right. It could be just a day. You just having a messed up day.
Mm-hmm.
It's dope. Your
Yep,
music is
yep.
definitely timeless,
I
though. That's
appreciate that.
yeah, yeah,
That's what I be moving for. I really be moving for something that could be listened to like for years to come. Like you could just put it
yeah.
on and somebody could just find it by accident or something like, damn, that's crazy or something like that. This is something I'm going through right now or something like that.
Right.
Like yeah, yeah.
That's definitely the song for sure. Now, with the money does video. How was that experience shooting that video back in the hood? Like,
Yeah,
I be
yeah.
looking at that video, like, yeah. So it's decent for me to see, like when you see artists and you see that they get to go back to where they from and be outside, and get so much love. It's so dope to see. How was
Mm-hmm.
that experience for you?
Yeah, that was a dope experience. Like I mean, because all it was a flex. Like it's a
Yeah,
flex. Like yeah, this what it is. Like all right, yeah, I'm like Dirk
yeah,
in my hood too. Like what you want? Like
right,
I'm saying, like this how we coming. You know what I mean? This how we carrying it.
right,
This how we coming. You know what I mean? Pull up in the lamb. You know what I mean? Like had everybody out there was love. Like you know what I mean? It was a movie. It was a
right,
movie. Like yeah, I got some behind the scenes footage from it. I'm gonna use for like later, like you know what I'm saying. So
right.
it was a moment, you know what I'm saying. Like that was a
Hmm.
moment in time, you know what I mean. So that like yeah, yeah. I ain't like people. It was people still alive. I got damn rest in peace, Duke. He was in the video.
I see.
Damn, it was like damn
Yeah.
that was a crazy job. I wish it was more people. Like a lot of my homies is dead or in jail, man. Like
Mm,
and I wish they could have seen. I wish they could have been there for that. Like you know what I'm
right.
saying. I had a nice lot of people, but I wish they could have been there to see that. Like because we was like we come up, we come up, we was them. Like we was them at the end of the day. Like like we was coming up, we was them.
Right.
So
Right.
doing that just show like I mean everybody still remember you know what I mean
Yeah.
like I ain't trying to and I ain't trying like like shout out my hood like I ain't like I would never like come in there and try to like trying to shit on nobody like we gonna come like we gonna do that shit together and they go like and I see who got it now
Hmm.
all that you know what I'm saying like
Yeah.
it's just that it was just a flex like yeah
Yep.
like they still love me like at the end of the day
Right.
and I got a fire ass song like
Yeah, because that
these
was
people
it.
these
It just
drug
set the
dealers selling
tone.
all these drugs
Yeah.
yeah that's a fact. Mm-hmm.
I definitely got that. And just looking at the video, like you get all of what you just explained. You
Mm-hmm.
seen so much love in the song. It's just for me the outside looking in, like, yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's real dope. All right. Do you have a favorite song that you like to perform? When you wanna like, all right, I know this song gonna connect with the audience, it's gonna connect with the crowd. I gotta perform this
Mm,
song.
mm. Right now, right now, that song ain't even released. It's crazy. That song ain't even released. The one I really like you would have to see that.
Hmm.
You have to see that live. Like you have to see
Okay.
that live to do it. But I plan on releasing it soon. But like let's take it back to when I was really like performing like that. I used to like I was going all over the city. Like I was winning competitions. I was like when I
Mm,
was out there really like making my name for myself. Cause I ain't used. I'm gonna keep it all honest. Like my the way I came like I made my name in the city. I wasn't I wasn't going I wasn't using my background like that. Like I wasn't really using my
okay.
background. Like I wasn't being like, yeah, mouth I've been to prison. Like I was just drug dealer, all this extra. I wasn't using that. Like I was coming
Gotcha.
a lot of people like to be honest, a lot of people look like they wanted to see something else to be honest. Like you know what I mean? Like but I'm gonna say I was so basically I would have my own clothing line, I was rocking my own clothing line, stuff like that.
Hmm.
And I would just go performing all types of all my music off my project. Just listen one, that's a classic. I'm trying to get that uploaded. But my favorite song to perform off that joint was "Where We At With It." Where we at
Okay.
with it? You
Where,
know what I'm
where
saying?
we at with it?
Like, and that's out right now. Like that it's older, but like I think it still connect. It's like a club song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I performed it at the Philly Hip Hop Awards. Like it was like
What
that was like a
love.
super crazy crowd. It was like 2,000 people. It was like the TLA
Mhm.
packed, like 2,000 people in it. The whole city was in that joint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I opened it up. I performed that joint. It went crazy.
That's
It
dope.
went crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, we can't just skip over that part right there. What was you
Mm-hmm.
said the Philly Hip Hop Awards? That's
Yep.
dope.
Mm-hmm.
And to open the show up with the song.
Yep. And I got that joint by winning a about winning a competition. It was called Road to the Philly Hip Hop Awards. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mhm.
I had to fight for everything. Like it wasn't like nothing. I ain't had nobody gave me nothing. Like nobody gave me. I really had to like go
To get out
crazy. I
there.
had like all the artists that was coming up with me at the time. I would just win against them. Like I would win against them in competitions and stuff. So I won that competition. Shout out to Sonya and Plex. Like they was running the Philly Hip Hop Awards. You know what I'm saying? So I won a competition and I opened that joint up. I opened that joint up. Yeah,
You
at the
see him.
TLA. It was crazy. It was
That's dope.
crazy.
And real, this it's a difference, right? As far as the artists when you came out compared to today. And this is no shade to like today's artists, but you just said like nothing was handed to you. You really had to go out there and like, really win those competitions. That says a lot about the type of artist that you are, your lyrics, your bars. Like that speaks volumes to me.
Mm-hmm.
I pay attention to those things. It's like, yeah, like, today's music with the way the artists come out, and I don't agree with a lot of it. You know how they like just get on and become famous, and all right, I get it, but it's like when you listen to some of the music, it's trash. Like
Yeah, yeah,
it's just not
exactly.
it. It's not
Yeah,
it. So
yeah. And I can't. Like. I mean, I can relate to some of it. Like some of it in certain aspects of it, but most of the time it's gonna be from my past. Like I can relate to it because I kind of lived it.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But then you got where the where everything flipped over. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Where it's like it's kind of like a like almost like I'm not gonna say it's almost like it's pretty much like a fiend type of time. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
everybody like it's like a drug addiction type of genre.
Yeah, it's
I can't
definitely
really.
that.
Yeah, I'm not saying like it's people that's down and out from it. I can't relate to it because that's not me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I would I would try to help that person. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I hate that that's glorified now. It's definitely heavily glorified with the artists
mm-hmm,
today. And
mm-hmm,
sad to say, a lot of them are losing their lives, behind it too. So I hope that eventually do change in the future because it's not, not the way to go for sure.
yeah, that's a
It's
fact.
not it.
That's a fact.
Who would if you had one artist like popping like, from back then or now to do one song with to collab with, who would that be?
Mm. Yeah, it would it would even be Pop or Wayne. It
Mm,
would be even Pop or Wayne. Like they was my top. I'm gonna just say I'm gonna just say Pop. I'm gonna just say Pop. Like if I can get like a crazy song from Pop,
mm-hmm.
like yeah, that'll be it. That'll be it for me.
I can hear that.
That'll
That
be
would be
it.
a fire song.
Yeah, I think we'll come up with something crazy. I think we'll
Mm-hmm.
come up with something crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's like I still it's so weird. It's like I still hear like new pop stuff. Like I'd be like well not new pop. It could possibly be old. Like I be thinking I heard everything, and it'd be like damn I ain't hear this genre. Like I'm
Right,
almost
here
thinking
goes
like
something else.
yeah,
Yeah.
this shit like almost like is this shit AI? Was
Right.
this nigga really working this hard? Like was this nigga really working this hard?
Right.
Like goddamn.
Right. But when you listen to the music, like his music from back then, I really do think he was working that hard. Like it's just,
Yeah,
you
like
know,
there is like
the
yeah like
unreleased music.
it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. But I like you mentioned that AI stuff is vicious. It's scary. A lot of that
Yeah,
stuff is
yeah,
like what? This is who? Like
yeah.
my dad would always say, technology, man, it's something.
Yeah, I was just playing with one, like a whole app. Like I was playing with an app,
Mhm.
and like I was making it do stuff. So I took a picture of my son Miles, like he was there. So I'm like, "Look, Miles, who this?" And he like it basically took his picture and made him start singing and stuff like that. So it was like he was just
Probably
like
was like,
singing.
what
He had his school picture. He just moving his mouth and stuff. He doing his AI.
yeah.
And he looking at this. Normally he be like, "That's Miles." Like he'll normally say that.
Right.
Like I'm like, "Who is this?" He just is like looking at this joint.
Like I don't remember
I don't
doing
know who
that.
is. I don't know who this is. Like, you
Right.
know, yeah,
But when I do
yeah,
that, yeah, it's when it's used the right way, I like the AI stuff. But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I
it's a
also
great one.
I was checking out another AI app to try to make some content off of, and you
Mhm.
could pretty much clone your voice on this app.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, you can clone your voice, and then you can and then it'll use your voice making while making the content. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people do that.
I'm
I'm,
definitely. That's
yeah, I'm
what I'm
pretty sure.
saying. Like when it's used the right way.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
so I'm almost feeling like somebody could get your voice and just like make you say stuff that you ain't say.
that's how them scam. Listen, I said when it's used the wrong way, that's how them scammers they having a ball with that.
Yeah. Hmm.
Sad to say,
Yeah, it's crazy.
scary. Yeah, scary times.
Mm. I know my son gonna ask me. I know one. I know like one year for his birthday when he get older. I know mom's gonna pop up talking about, yo, dad, can you get me a robot?
Right.
You give me a robot, like you say, he gonna be
Right.
walking down the street with the robot. I'm probably gonna be like, all right,
With a robot.
get him a robot. He gonna be
Right.
walking down the street with the robot, like
It's just crazy how it's gonna be so normal. Like, yeah, you got get
yeah,
your robot for your birthday.
yeah, yeah. They got self-driving cars down here, like all types of stuff.
Already?
They got self-driving cars that you can. It's called Waymos. You can get like you can come
Wow.
to the airport and get picked up by a Waymo. It's a driverless car.
And just drive.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. A white Jag. It's a white Jag with all these gadgets on it.
And just come. That's so crazy to see. And I don't know when you think like when we were younger, it's like, all right, the stuff that we seeing today is like, are we really seeing this stuff?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's crazy. Damn. I'm just sitting here thinking. Knowing me though, I'll probably be like, I want to go here, like the experience.
Yeah.
But this damn robot driving itself or a car driving itself.
Yeah. Yeah. Toy ain't want to get in that joint. I got it when we came down getting to get the house.
Yeah,
She ain't want to get in that joint. She was like. She was
she-
like, no, I ain't like I'm saying, but I convinced her. I was like, we got the car parked right here. We just gonna go around the block.
right.
So we, I convinced her to get in that. So we went around the block in that. It wasn't like it was all right. It was a little freaky. The steering wheel be moving, but
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying. But yeah,
nobody is like,
nobody in that joint.
oh, Toy wasn't with it,
She wasn't
huh?
with it. She wasn't with it at all.
Wow, that's funny. Technology, man, modern day technology. All right. So my next question is, how do you deal with negative feedback from critics or fans or
Damn. I mean, I'm not gonna act like I ain't never feel some type of way that somebody says some shit to me, but like I don't, I just keep it moving. Like to be honest, I don't like I'm sometimes I acknowledge it, sometimes I don't. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always gonna keep it moving.
hmm
Like always. Like I'm just going like I don't know. I'm still keep promoting it. I'm gonna still make another song. Like
right?
it don't never hinder me. It don't never stop. It don't never stop nothing. You know what I mean? It
hmm
just sometimes it's there. I try not to I, I I do read the comments. You know what I mean? Like when I guess when I guess I can't wait till I get to that point where I don't like the comments. There's so many of them. I can't really read too many of them. But you
hmm
know, but I don't know. I don't normally get too many. When the time I get the most negative stuff is when I like if a big platform like pick it up,
hmm
like it's the songs where big platforms pick my music
hmm
up. Now when that's when I'll get the haters or whatever. Like you know what I'm
hmm
saying. That's why I kind of like when that because I think I feel like I need more haters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
Right.
I feel like I need
Right.
more. You know what I mean? Because you know on my page I don't really get the hate on my page. Like my page is all fires and that's it. That's lit. You know
hmm
what I'm saying?
hmm
And yeah, and then but when I put it on them like when the other platforms get it, that's when it go crazy. That's when people all types of people start seeing it, and people that just don't like they don't know me or they ain't been following me. They just start. That's when they start
Following you
going.
the whole time. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what that be. Following you the
Mm-hmm.
whole time, like just wanting to be, the type of artist that you is.
Yeah,
But
and
I
they
like the
just start
approach you
judging.
say. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
don't get them that. Like you said, I like that. I want more haters.
Yeah,
Like, and
I
don't
pretty
get
much
them
do
no
more.
moment. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
don't acknowledge them. I feel like that's the best thing to do. And then definitely, same with you. Like I don't be wanting to look at the comments. Like just not to feed too much into it. But you can't help but not to. Sometimes you do want to look. But I love the fact that you don't. You don't feed into it. Like yeah,
Right.
I'm still being me. I'm still keep putting out these fire songs. Like yeah, that's what y'all want for real.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I definitely like that approach.
And it'd be just like bro just said like Mark that just was on there. He like yeah people be really trying to make you crash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do
They
see
want
that. Yeah. Yep.
yeah they want you to crash. Like I mean
Mm-hmm.
that's really what they be trying to get you to do. They want that reaction. They like that whole thing would be like when you respond to them like especially like when them super duper celebrity when they jump out of character
Right.
and be like yeah
Right.
they
They love
respond on
that.
that job.
Yeah.
They be happy as hell. Like they put it in their story and they like look.
Right. They do though, and the
Yeah,
whole time, the bottom line is that they want your spot. Like that's all that
mm-hmm.
is. They be really wanting to be you, just mad because they not.
That's a
But
fact. That's a fact.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Would you do anything different along your journey?
Like when you say do anything different, like as far as like do I have any like regrets? Is it
Yeah, like looking back on, from when you started to now, would you? Any regrets, or would you do anything different? Like, all right, I knew it at this time. I should have done this, or any.
Is you talking about music or life in general?
How about both? I like that.
Shit, man. It, I got all right. So, all right. The only regrets I really got, it's a wild jump, man. I like all right. So this is a joke. This for all right. So coming up, I wish I'd have like I was the first like in my family. I was the first person to go to jail. Like I was the first person to go to jail in my family. Like you know what I'm saying. You know how people be like, yeah, we went to college or whatever. You know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm the first person to go to college from my family or whatever. Yes, I'm the first person to go to jail. I went to college too, but I'm the first person to go to jail. I wasn't the first to go to college, but I wish I got like I do kind of like regret that I kind of was so like open with my lifestyle in the streets because um I feel like it affected my I feel like it affected my brother and my cousin, like you know what I'm saying, like they was kind of like fascinated with it, you know what I'm saying, like
Mm-hmm.
you mean things like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a regret. I kind of I'm not kind of I don't gotta regret that I lived the way I lived because sometimes like your mistakes and everything make you who you
Right.
are. Because you ever overcome it and stuff like that and do things like that and do things different and
Right.
people can look back at that.
Mm-hmm.
But I do kind of wish I wasn't so open with in my family like that. Everybody knew what I was doing. Like it was, like everybody knew. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And like my brother was just right there. Like he was just right there, like right there, watching me running out the house, all types of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And that most likely probably influenced him and my cousin. My cousin is in jail right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's kind of wild. I also got a I also got a regret for my brother Reese. Like my brother Reese, we had a so hopefully like you listening to this joint right now, Reese. You know what I'm saying? Because I always wanted to tell you this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like we had a situation. We was working for this company called Save a Lot. So he ended up working for Save a Lot. He was a manager. Like you can pretty much you can pretty much work you pretty much all right. You know how you can do a referral. You can do a
Mm-hmm.
referral. You get money from a referral for doing getting like you get bigger amount for you referring a manager. So I'm like, yo, bro, we need to get this money because you a manager.
Right.
You make it like I'm referring you. I give you half the money. You know what I'm
Yeah. Run
saying?
the play. Like.
You run the play. You know what I'm saying? And that was the play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when the play got ran and I got the money. Number one, it wasn't the whole amount because they taxed it and they sent it to my check. They put it on my check. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
like all that. So number two, I was in a crazy jam at the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, all right, the plan was to give him the money back later because I really don't like I'm not that type of guy where I'm gonna burn somebody or whatever. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I end up spending the money doing what I do, trying to get it back, and it wasn't getting back. Life started lifing even more, and I couldn't even get it back.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of handled it like wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like, and that was a regret. My dad ended up giving him the money, you know what I'm saying? So I apologize to you, Reese, for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, because I like this was a perfect opportunity to tell you that because if I just pop up on you and just tell you that, it kind of like this is some genuine stuff right there. So I
Yeah.
apologize to you for that. You know what I mean? Like you did that kind of like I feel like that kind of like messed up our relationship. You know what I'm saying? So those are two regrets about life. Um, uh, that I had. Like that's the only two regrets. You know what I mean? But like the regrets of music, I feel like I should have I wish I like when I made all that money off of Just Listen one, because that was like I had really like I was really popping in the city right then and there. I really had the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Like I noticed it when people was like noticing me every day, was yelling out cars. They used to see me like all the time. It was like weird, like
Yeah.
not weird, but it was like
Different.
it was like wow. But it was weird because they was doing it for music, and I'm saying I'm like damn, like they really know me for music.
Right.
And I made a lot of money. I was going around selling CDs. They was calling me on the gram. I put my number out there. They was calling me. I was pulling up on you. I was selling CDs for $5.
Mm-hmm.
I sold so many CDs. I really made so much bread off the CD.
That's dope
I
to hear.
now
Yeah.
now when I now looking back at it, like I wish I would have just invest all of it into the back into the music instead of like trying to do other things. Like I wasn't like I still was like I had a life, you know what I'm saying? Like so it's
Right.
like I'm trying to like do stuff and everything, but I should have just let life keep life and just keep putting the money back into the
Into
music.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, like everything I made should have just went right back into the music. I should have been shooting more videos for every song, all types of stuff like that, and then it would have been even crazier. But it just I ain't do it like that. That's like the biggest regret because that was the last time CDs was really popping, and CDs like now
Right.
with the Spotify and all this stuff, you don't
Right.
even know how much they making off you. You know what I'm saying? They giving you every
Crazy.
stream is a piece of a penny. I didn't know you can break down a penny. I like break
Right.
down
A
a penny. I
penny.
thought penny. Yeah, I thought a
That's
penny was
crazy.
the smallest amount you can get. They breaking down a penny.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? So like you getting a penny off each stream. Like you need 1,600 streams just to get one sale. Like equivalent to
it's
one sale.
crazy.
It's crazy. Now you
That's
don't even know how much.
insane.
Yeah, so you don't even know how much they really getting off the joint. You getting a
Mm-hmm.
piece of a penny and everything. So they pretty much got you back in. Now
Yeah.
now it was a big ass play where cars don't even make CD players no more. It's like they like, man, we get rid of the CD. Like
Completely.
we get
Yeah.
rid of the CD. So that was like, if I would have just like turned up with that, it would have been even crazier. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But life is life is a learning experience. So yeah.
Yeah. I do one thing though about life, like you definitely gonna live and learn for sure. Like no matter how many regrets that we may have, like all right, we can't change certain things, but I do like that playing it forward, like moving forward, you can make a lot of changes
Yeah.
and make a difference.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a fact.
And so what message do you want to deliver to your fans, like to your listeners? If there was one message, like what would you want them to know?
I'm gonna say, and from my music, I'm gonna just my it's motivation. Like it's motivation. I want you to be motivated. Like if you go like I want to say 90% of my songs got is really for motivational purposes. You know what I mean? You got some songs that's like even my sad songs and stuff like that. It's a lot of motivational purposes because it's like pretty much me telling my story.
Mm-hmm.
Like like I've been through a lot. Like I've been through a lot. You know what I mean? And I'm still here. I'm still ticking. You know what I'm saying? I could have gave up. I could have gave up when I went back to jail the second time. Like I could have gave up with this chronic illness. Like I could have gave up
Mm-hmm.
all the times I went broke. You know what I'm saying? Like where I'm just looking like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Exactly.
It's over. Like I mean,
Right.
it's so many times it could have been over, but you know what I mean, you got like I kept that motivation in me. Like I just knew the Most High had my back at the end of the day, and
Mm-hmm.
I was just gonna keep it pushing.
Yep.
So you know what I mean, so like at the end of the day, you be motivated to live your life, like, or find your purpose or something. Like, you know what I mean? It don't gotta be you don't gotta be motivated to just get all this money and just do all, like, you just gotta be motivated to just keep living your life. Like, don't
Right.
like just to keep living your life. Things is gonna happen the way it's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna run into some good days regardless. Like, you always gonna run into some good days. So just be motivated. Like, that's pretty much my message. Like, be motivated to live your life,
Mm-hmm.
and however you gonna live it.
I love that because you're right. I feel like when you at a certain age, you do feel like if I got this number, like everything gonna be good. If I can reach this number in life, like this amount of money, I'm gonna be good. Like that's not always true. Like
I
it's
don't
not
think it's
always
ever
true.
true. I don't
Yeah.
think it's ever true. Like every time I feel like I don't care. Every time I was at the top of my game or whatever I was doing,
Hmm.
and I just felt like, yeah, this is where it's at. Like I'm here. Like I I always wanted more.
Right.
I always
Right.
figured out a way to want some more or something
Uh-huh.
like that, or put myself in a situation where I gotta need more. Like at the end of the
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like once you be like, all right, I feel like I'm cool at this number. Then damn, something happened and
day,
it's
like
going, or you got to start all over. So it's
yeah,
like,
you
yeah, you
got
gotta keep pushing and keep
yeah,
and be and like you said, stay motivated, man.
fact.
Any life is going life. That's one thing I'm learning for sure.
Yeah, you either something gonna happen or you going
Hmm.
like say if it's a number, say if it's money, like it could be like, oh yeah, I'm just trying to get 6,000 a month.
Hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you once you get that 6,000 a month, you gonna upgrade all types of shit.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying, in your life. You know what I mean? And now you need 8,000. Like, you like, man,
Right. Because that six ain't cutting it no
it ain't
more.
cutting
Like
it
I
no
don't.
more. Like that's a fact.
Yeah. That's dope though. I love that message overall as far as just stay motivated. I love that.
Yeah.
All right. Right. So what can we expect from you in the future?
So I got more music coming out. I got the video for Get Up coming out. I'm planning on dropping it this week. To be honest, well, not this week, the following week. You know what I mean? Sometime
Okay.
from Sunday through Saturday next week.
Hmm.
That's gonna be the goal for the Get Up. I got more music, more videos coming out that's in the stash. Um, I'm wearing Ellistine. You know what I'm saying? Like we just inked the deal.
Yes,
You
you
know what I
do.
mean? Yeah, I mean,
Hmm.
we just inked the deal. That's the shirt. That's
Okay.
the shirt right here. We got the
Oh, and
shorts
the
and all that. You know what
shirts
I'm
that
saying?
match. That's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, I mean, so like, I mean, we got We got sneakers and everything. Hold up.
I like the red too. Red, my favorite color. Okay, I like
Yeah.
me need a little shirt.
We got the
Oh, the
sneakers and
sneaks to
everything short.
go with it.
Yeah, you
That's
know what I'm saying. So
fire.
I'm partnering with them, and we gonna make some noise with that. I
That's
also
dope.
just I also got another partnership with Tillmancare Cleaning. That's the biggest cleaning company in the tri-state right now. I
Okay.
don't like if you if I made they jingle. I did the video. I ran a play on that. So like
Hmm.
you hear that, Joe? Tillmancare. I made that. I'm singing it, and we did the
Shout out
video
to
for it.
them. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's dope.
So one day you might we got a situation where I'm gonna have a mask on. I'm being there acting like I'm cleaning your
Right.
house, and like I'm pop up. Yeah, it's my
Right.
bad. It's me the
Right.
whole
You
time.
clean out. Right.
Type of thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, use promo code any of them brands right there. You can use the you can tell them like use my code and mouth that,
Okay.
and you get 20% off right off the rip.
That's
You know what
decent.
I'm saying? So
I'm gonna
yes,
put that in the episode description too. I'm gonna give
okay,
it to you. I need both of those links so I can link it in there and then put your promo code in there for sure.
yep. So like yeah, so I also got a movie coming out. It's called Innocence. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
one of the main characters in that. I actually got to see if anybody ever seen All Alone. That's a jail song I got. It's called All Alone. I got a video to it in the
Hmm.
beginning. That's one of the scenes from Innocence
Oh,
in
okay.
that in the beginning of that video. So yeah, yep.
That's
Um,
dope.
I got music out right now. Me and Mikey Banger got a bunch of music out. Me and Zai Seven got music out. Me and Dual Tots got music out. Um, Me and Mirror Cuts got a music out. Our joint called Get Position. Me and Mikey Banger joint called Need a Minute. That's our latest one, but we got even more songs out. But our latest one is Need a Minute. Me and Zai Seven was called Unk and Neff. Uh, Let me see what else I got going on. Yeah, I got a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'll be sitting
Yeah.
here think I got a whole lot going on. Like, I
You
do got a whole
working.
lot going on. Yeah, I'm
Yeah, you
working. That's pretty
working.
much all I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just working. We just working, get money.
That's what's
That's
up.
it.
Yeah, that's the way to go, man. Shout out to everybody you just mentioned too.
Mhm. Being a father, you see Miles, he pop up. You know
You
what I'm
said,
saying?
hey,
I got a jail call right here. Don't go to jail, y'all. Don't go to jail.
don't do
Don't go to
it.
jail. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what we
Yeah,
doing.
yeah, that's what's up. Well, that's it for me with the episode. Thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate you too for having me. That's a big fact, man. I
Yes,
enjoyed it.
no problem. No problem. Same. Make sure you definitely, when you do drop the video, send it to me so I can definitely repost it.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna send you that. I'm gonna send you that link like ASAP.
Okay. All right, dope. Well, thank y'all for everybody that's tuning in or that have tuned in with us. Thank y'all so much for
Hold
joining.
on, bro.
The replay of this is going to be uploaded to YouTube on Monday. So I'll be posting it to my page and I'll also send everything to
Yeah,
you too.
yeah, facts. Smell that.